It is crunch time. I'm gonna try to bust out a lot of this dress today. Saturday, got the day off. We have some minor adjustments to make to this top. I'm gonna do my best to kind of steam it, shape it, finish it all off. My friend, she said it was looking good, told me what I could fix. So that was really awesome. We're gonna get to that today. Then we talked about the skirt and how we wanted to lay out all the tulle. So I am going to measure all my tulle out, trim it, baste it all, get it all gathered, and then get it all basted together, all the layers, and then get that attached to the corset top along with the skirt lining. And then we're pretty much done with it. So once we do our final fitting and we get the zipper in, we'll talk about potentially doing like little tulle sleeves. I'm too lazy to go and buy a strapless bra. So I want to try to figure out some sort of sleeve just to cover any bra straps or anything. We'll play around with that idea. I'm going to be making like a little ballet inspired top with some fluffy sleeves. That's just going to be kind of like a wrap shirt. I already got a pattern, printed it out. So yeah, but first tackling this dress, getting this dress to a great point where just throwing that zipper in and finishing up all the seams is the last step. So let's go. Fading. I got my lining layer on and I got the first layer of tulle sized too. I can do this. Sorry, I need to like give myself a pep talk. One of the biggest things I need to go do is probably take a break, eat some food. I'm kind of like starving. I haven't really been drinking. This is the issue with sewing, is it's very involved, and that's also why like I don't have cute little like videos. It's a lot of me just like talking. Here's what it looks like right now. So, oh, so close. So that'll be the first layer of tulle. It's the stiffest, and then all of those. Okay, but like, what? Ugh, I'm obsessed with this. Let's see how this goes. All right, here is a very quick test fitting for this. There's issues with the top and the skirt attachment. So I have to just take it off. I know exactly what I need to do. I'm gonna get it fixed, get that point a little bit straighter, a little neater. Yeah, then hopefully I'm done for the day. So, cool. Hi. So this is a little update. It's about 10:40 p.m. at night. Me and Ed are chilling. So I did a lot of sewing today. Learned a lot of things about the skirt and how it needed to be shaped. My friend came over. I thought we were going to be sewing in the zipper and finishing this dress up. Turns out we kind of had to remake the skirt a little bit. It wasn't as bad as we thought. We got through it pretty fast, but I still have to regather all the layers and baste them all on tomorrow. So I'm hoping to knock that out. I'm gonna try to be a go-getter and like get that done first thing in the morning. It's just another step that's done and I'm getting really excited. and now I'm gonna chill out, watch some TV, finally, and just like relax. It's been good. I mean, I think it's wild to see this all coming together and to kind of comprehend that what I thought was just gonna be like, no big deal, I'll make my dress, to being like, I've never made formal wear before. And it's complicated, and there's a lot of steps and a lot of things that I guess I just didn't really consider before. So it's been a good learning curve. But I'm excited to see it finished. So is my friend. She's been so helpful. It's really wonderful to have a professional seamstress as one of your friends. So we're gonna get it done. It's gonna look great. And yeah, so till tomorrow, and then hopefully the party and everything else. Good morning. Today is a new day. We are making a lot of really good progress. I will show you what I am getting up to. Let's go. So here is how things are looking now. As I explained in the other video, me and my friend paneled all of the skirts, all the layers of the skirts. We got panels in them, so I am individually basting each layer of tulle onto the bodice, and I got 2 layers done, which is amazing because that means I only have 2 more layers. And then once those are basted on, I'll go ahead, I will do the actual seam, and then this dress is kind of done for the day. At least I think that's all that I will be able to manage without going absolutely crazy. But it already looks, it looks so much better. Very excited to see the outcome of this, but we're gonna make it work. So I'm gonna kind of power through the next 2 layers and just, but also I'm putting videos on, I'm taking my time. Getting that done is gonna just be a huge, like, that's the biggest part of this whole project. Either tonight or tomorrow, my friend will come over, will fit it to me, get the zipper in, be done. I really do, I still wanna make my top. I still wanna make like a little cute jacket. So I'm gonna play around with that today. But I wanna get this done, take a big, take a decent break, have a good lunch break, do some other chores and stuff around the house before I go get all that done. So, okay, I'm on my last layer. Okay, here it is. Celestial beauty. It is really pretty. I just need to iron the skirt down, get that all good, like iron these layers too, and just make sure they're all laying correctly. I think it's looking so good. I'm thoroughly impressed. And then I'm gonna leave the last bit of finishing to my friend. She's gonna add a zipper to the back there. I did order some horsehair to see if we can make a little bit more oomph for the skirt. So we would probably do that on this layer potentially, but this layer also might be getting like squinched up. So cute. I can't handle it. This is wild. I can't believe that we are doing this right now. We're gonna hem it, look at all those layers, and then she is done. Hello friends. It is yet again another new day. I am pretty tired, but I'm gonna work on my mask before I have to go to work. I am not gonna lie, I took on way too much with this project. Everything is fine and it's all good, but I'm definitely worn out. I mean, you might be able to tell I'm pretty just like drained from this whole process, which is, again, fine. It's not really something to complain about. It's just a great learning curve for me to be like, hey, maybe you don't try to do everything, and maybe sometimes just buying a dress is fine. But the project is coming along. It's doing really well. I am just going to sort of like mellow and work on doing this little masky thing. So just got back from setting up the party, still in my work fit. And I got back later than I was expecting. So I am going to try to hammer out like the last few details of my outfit. So I have a shoe to finish, I have my necklace to put together, and then I'm gonna like get as ready as I can, and then I'm gonna work on this jacket thing if I can. So. Day after the party, I'm exhausted. Yes, it was great. We did end up having to work today. There was some stuff to do. It was a short day for me. Can't complain. Anyways, I didn't get super great footage of me all dressed up. I was a little late to the party. I was trying to finish sewing something. Didn't end up finishing it, didn't end up getting to take it or to wear it. But I want to show you all the little details. I was gonna like get all dressed up again, but I will be doing that this Saturday. So I'll try to make sure I get some footage of that. Once again, of me kind of wearing the dress and a little bit better lighting. Let's start with the dress. So you guys can see her. Oh. Yeah, so here she is, totally finished. You can see we added straps. We got our zipper in here on the back. I'll do my best. My friend added the zipper because she is a wonderful sweetheart. So the construction is that all these tulle layers are open and the zipper just goes down on the lining. Very confusing for my husband to figure out, but there's our lining there. The straps are kind of unfinished, but they look sort of cute with like the little tulle just peeking out, so I wasn't going to stress about it. I mean, once it's worn, you're not going to see them. But yes, cute little navy velvet bow details there. Ruched up the top layer, as you can see. Added a little bow detail for that. So obviously our main layer. Then we have the glitter tulle that's actually ombre, so it goes from blue to white. And I finished it with horsehair. I don't know if it's my favorite because it sticks out like awkwardly from the ruching, but I am not gonna mess with it. And it looked great anyways. After that layer comes our beautiful like star and moon navy color. And then just a plain navy tulle. And after that, our lining, which we ended up putting a crinoline on. So we used the black tulle that's really tough, and then I went in with a navy horsehair to finish that off, just to give it a little bit more va-va-voom. Which if I had more time, I probably would have added one more layer of of horsehair, potentially to like this layer or even to the navy layer. but it wasn't that needed. So there is our beautiful dress. I'm very proud of this. So glad for all of the help that I got to create it. As far as like sizing issues, we did have to definitely like, I couldn't have it be strapless, so we like hiked it up a little bit. So it gaps somewhat on the sides, but that would be an issue where we would have to like take in here, and I'm not doing that, and I never will. I'm so happy and satisfied with it as it is. It fit like so comfortably, and it was really nice. Next detail. Next up, we have the finished mask that I got to wear. So she's looking good. Lots of little star details. I ended up using a mixture of hot glue, and then I was like, Taylor, run to the store and buy me E6000 because I needed to be able to do all these little rhinestone details. So cute. Love that it's like metal and it's something that I could reuse. It'll last. It also will just like look cool sitting on a shelf, hanging somewhere. The other thing I made was my jewelry. So I made myself a necklace. I lost a charm because I had to like adjust it last minute while I was getting dressed. And so I didn't like close the jump ring very well. But it was supposed to be sort of like that with like dripping stars. And it was really pretty. I loved how it looked. And luckily I have another charm, so I can just add one on there. And then last but not least, we have our little shoes. So my ribbon is frayed, but these were my little ballet flats, and I just tied them, like wrapped them up my leg and tied them with a little bow. So super simple, super easy, and they were effective and actually very comfortable and nice. Okay, that being said, I hope you enjoyed watching all of this. It's been quite the journey to create this project. It's one of the biggest ones that I have taken on as far as having a timeline, as far as pushing myself to learn new techniques. And honestly, I'm really glad to say farewell to it. It's wonderful to be done because this project sucked me in for about 2 weeks. I was not a functioning human being. And so a huge shout out of thanks to my good friend Catherine, who helped me make this whole dress. She really she was on call. She was there for me. We did like 2 nights of just like late night sewing. I mean, for like 4 or 5 hours, and she was there the whole time. So, and also just so patient and kind about being like, okay, like the steps that you have done, especially with like the skirt, she's like, it's not gonna be what your expectations are for your dress, so here's how we can fix it. I'm gonna help you. And that was so wonderful. And the other person who I couldn't have done this project without is, I'm gonna point to his chair, would be my husband. Just his support and kindness and his like complete and utter understanding of how like excited but also stressed and engulfed I was by this project. It was so sweet. And how many nights he just like made sure I had food and ate, or just like went to bed when I needed to go to bed. It was so sweet. And then, you know, he didn't get to take part in the party, just him driving me to the party, dropping me off, picking me up, and just being there supporting me in that sense has been so great. And I definitely couldn't have done it without his like cheering me on and, you know, being there to comfort me when I was just frustrated or angry by this project. So it was kind of cool for him to, I feel like he really got to be a part of it, which is so rare. And that he, you know, he's got glitter on his chair now too. The glitter is everywhere and he is just gonna have to deal with it. That is the Masquerade Ball Celestial Ballerina Dress story. And I think it's crazy how it went from me just scoping a few costumes out on Pinterest to gathering all of this inspiration and things that I love, and for it all to come together in the end and have such a fun, magical night, and to be truly blessed by Prima Designs and how gracious they are to take care of us and to have fun. so much fun. Here's to next year's, which will hopefully be a much smaller, more practical idea in my book. But I will have like a whole year to plan it, unlike the 3.5 months that I had for this. So, and then the 2 weeks where I actually had the materials to make it. But thanks for joining. I will hopefully not see you in a year, and hopefully see you back here with another video in a month or so. So, all right, bye. Happy holidays, everyone.